Alrighty. We're back. See if we can't get that to show up. No badges. I might need to just reset that. You did not save any of that, huh? We'll just empty that out real quick. Add that batch. Okay. So today we are continuing. Shen is at work all day, forever. But I'm going to see if I can't get on and get forward a little bit, at least. I'm going to turn that down so I'm not echoing myself to death. So, we cleared out the Weather Institute last time. We are now working on going forward. We're going to have to fight Brendan, asshole. And then we're going to move on to Fortree. I think we have to go past it to get the whatever scanner thing that lets us see Kecleons, and then we can get into the gym. So that's more or less the plan. Now, I don't know what Brendan's got. So let me pull up this route, just so we're not walking in totally unprepared, making sure I'm not just about to wipe for no reason. Okay, it looks like he's around level 30. He's got... Well, that was actually in the previous games. It's fine, the remakes. Problem with looking up anything for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is it's a remake of Ruby and Sapphire. So you have to scroll through Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and then different for each of the starters, for all of the trainer battles, and it's just a whole thing. You have 3 Pokemon. It's okay, but his Combuskin is level 33. He's got a Wilmer, Skirmish, and Combuskin, according to Bulbapedia. So that's not the worst thing in the world, but we will need to be ready for that. I mean, Fire, Water, Grass, you know. He's working on it. Though I imagine that a Melodic should be pretty okay. Let's take a look at them stats. Only 46 defense at this time. A bit more of a special wall there. Can certainly hang out in front of the Wilmer without any issue. Giga Drain is a bit of a concern. And of course we are under-leveled comparatively. I mean, Crescendo should be able to take care of the Shroomish. Why is it a Shroomish? Shouldn't that be a Breloom? Like, this could be a Breloom, dude. Why didn't you evolve your Shroomish? Whatever. So Crescendo could just take care of the Shroomish without much issue there. And could similarly probably take care of the Combuskin. There is some worry there because it's fire, but it is also fighting. And, you know, we've got more down speed. We do have Air Cutter. We could, of course, bring Pelipper out and do it that way, but we are starting to get a little bit high-leveled on some of our Pokemon. 33, 34, 34, 34. Cacnea has 28. I guess we could pull that out. And these are all benched, so they can't go to PvP. We could still use them for the gym, which might still be a thing that happens. I don't even know what's up with this Jigglypuff. We're up attack, down defense, 10 defense, Jesus. You should evolve with a Moonstone if I recall, which I think we have. But I'd need to look to see if there's issues with evolving you. Up attack isn't bad, at least you'll be able to hit hard. Spinda I don't really want to use. I had to use a Spinda before, I got a shiny one in X and Y. And you get it super late in that game, and it was just not great at that time. It would probably be okay at this stage, maybe, but I'm really just not interested in losing that 20 points, honestly. And Loudred here might be able to be an Exploud. I don't even know. When do you evolve? 40. Nope. So it's starting to lack, especially in the defensive stats. So probably not going to do that. Of course, for Brendan, I mean, the Whalmer is obviously a problem for camera up to fire ground, but beyond that, we're neutral to the Shroomish, but we can hit it with fire, and then we'd be fine against the Blaziken. Similarly, I mean, this is neutral to grass, resist fire and water. I mean, Pelipper just kind of runs it, right? I guess we just bring Pelipper and we use it to run over Brendan, and we just call it a day. We'll probably hit 34, which isn't ideal if we want to take it into the gym, but I don't really know what else to do. Gonna take that silk scarf off of it though and see if we can't give it something that's better. Give it an expert pup for now. Be great. Alright, let's go fight Brendan. He should be right up around... There he is. I got exactly one Pokemon in this route, as is my usual. It's, I don't know, really cool. I can use it for Mega Evolution, in theory. I mean, we have a Swablu. It'll be an Altaria at the end of this week, and we'll get an Altaria Night next cycle. So, that's a thing. Do we put the Pelipper up front? We did. Good. Just going into this realizing, like, oh yeah, I should probably make sure that that's alright. So, we'll just hit the Whalmer with air cutters. It's not super effective. It doesn't even do a lot, huh? Might take 3. Yeah, it does have a boosted crit chance, so it might only take 2 if we get the crit. Yep, we got the crit. Cool. Then I'll have a Shroomish, which should just go down to an air cutter. We'll hit 34 once we hit the Shroomish. Ah, you did not die. Proud of you, Shroomish. Fortunately, you have no chance to survive. Throw Brian in there just to save some mischance. Yep, there's 34. I keep thinking our level limit's 36. It's 35, isn't it? Oh, that's even closer than I'd like to be. This is a problem. Yep, it's 35. Let's just hit this boy with Surf. And easy peasy, we're done. So that takes care of Brendan. Nice, nice. So Dragon Tail, it's a physical move, which isn't great. Swaps things out, but I mean, like, no use for Splash, so may as well for now. Don't have any other TMs that this thing can learn at this time. It's 27 on Symphony, 29 on Harmonica. That's a good kill. I got Fly, but we can't fly until after we beat this gym. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's go back to the Weather Institute, put this Pelipper away. So we have a bunch of things that are one level within level limit. That's no good. Yeah, that's... I mean, not that Gloom's likely to come to the gym, but still. And we couldn't bring both of these if we're going to Aliara mode it. But again, I don't know what our plan is. I'm just taking items off of stuff now so that we don't walk into the gym and go, oh, I sure wish I had my Quick Claw. You know. You can hold on to the Latiosite. I don't think I can even sell it for any money. We should get something else in here. Definitely not any of these, though. 31, 32, so these two can kind of carry the team along. And these are getting close to being able to deal with stuff that's around. We could bring HM Slave Lanoon, which would be useful in its own way. Let's go ahead and bring Jigglypuff along, and let me take a quick look at Jigglypuff to see kind of what the deal is here. There's a Jigglypuff. So yes, evolves with a Moonstone. And do you still learn moves as Wigglytuff? You do not, so that's the important thing to look at. But Wigglytuff, as I recall, is a physical attacker, right? So, no, you've got 85 special attack and 70 attack. You're primarily HP, 140 HP, only 45 defense and 50 special defense, though. Yours kind of not great, huh? Well, either way. Got just not a lot going on for you, huh? There's Dazzling Gleam via TM. If we keep you as a baby Jigglypuff, you already know Disarming Voice, which is the only fairy move you're going to learn by level up. You'll learn Round at 24, but I think that's a TM anyway. Wake Up Slap, Roll Out, Double Slap, Rest, Body Slam, Mimic, Gyro Ball. I mean, Hyper Voice at 44, though. That sucks. I don't really think we intend to use Jigglypuff. If we do, it will be much later on, in which case getting it to 44 to learn Hyper Voice won't be the end of the world there. Fuck it. HM Slave Lanoon, come with me. At least this way you'll get some experience so you're not dead weight when we're carrying you around. At least not as much. Okay, on we go. So I do want to explore around a little bit carefully. Okay, this would allow me to surf. And we can surf and look around. Who do we have out front? Sapphire is out front. We're going to be facing water Pokemon. So actually, Carolyn, why don't you get out front right now? something over here. A patch of grass over here. Alright. Just a patch of... There's gotta be a hidden item. There it is. Like, this is too weird of a spot to not have something in it. There we go. Oh, can hop up here too. For no reason. There's an item. Leaf stone. That's useful, actually. Yeah, good question. Just while we were talking about Jigglypuff, not that I necessarily, again, intend to use it. Okay, we do have one moonstone, so we can evolve it should we decide that that is something we want to do. It looks like we might be able to get onto that shore across there. Yep. And it's a secret base. Okay. No. We'll surf our way back up. Get to Fort Tree. I think we can get an encounter on 120. Wonder how that kid didn't catch me. Do we want to fight this dumb kid? No, you might have actually scary shit, huh? You probably just have a level 29 coughing. Though, I mean, that can explode, which is less than ideal. You know what? You can live. You're fine. What are you? Palm egg berries. Sure. I don't know what those do. Okay. EV retraining ones. Wouldn't be bad to get it. Oh. Well, if I plant these, I won't have them for the gym. I did plant some elsewhere. We'll go ahead and replant a pomegg berry. And we'll replant 2 of them. And plant a kelpsie berry as well. I might at some point decide that I want to properly EV train my mons. I mean, it's getting increasingly unlikely, but, you know, having the option is nice. Alright, made it to Fort Tree. I don't think we encountered anything, but whatever. Very good. You got anything for me? 129. That would be great. I don't think I can do that till next week. Yes. No. Okay. Pokemart. Let's see if they've got anything exciting. Nope, they've just got the standard vendor. Well, I know I at least have a Stardust for you to buy. Take that. Cool. So yeah, there's the gym. But to get to it, we need to do some stuff. Let's go and check in with this asshole. Okay, bye. I should actually check. I think there's somebody in here that gives you something worthwhile, but I forget if that's true. Yes. And those two will sell you stuff. Okay, nope, I was wrong. Yeah, so there's a Kekla in front of the gym. So we can get to this grass here. So let's talk about what's on Route 120. Route 120. We are on the west side of it right now, so it's slightly different encounter tables. Sec. Okay. So slightly different encounter tables here. Or at least you would think that by the fact that I have them divided. Okay, there's different stuff in the water. So primarily, in the grass, you have a chance to get the Gloomaloon, which is 80% of the grass, unfortunately. That's both dupes for us. 5% in a Kecleon, a 10% in a Tropius, and a 5% in an Absol. Now that Absol would be super nice. That would be very exciting. Only a 5% chance though, so you know you're looking at approximately 120 chance of encountering it, and we're only getting 5 encounters. Less than ideal. Horde-wise, you have Oddish, Meryl, and Kecleon. Oddish and Meryl we already have. Kecleon's 5% there. And I'm not super interested in Kecleon anyway. It's neat, but I don't think it's that viable. If we want to surf, we have a 66% chance of Azumarill, who we already have, or we could get a Surskit and Masquerain as the other 34%. They're neat. Intimidate would be nice to have, but we've already got several bug Pokemon, several water Pokemon, and it's not really that helpful for this gym, which is something that I'm kind of looking towards right now. We could also fish and get a Goldeen, but I don't want that really at all, to be honest. So I think our best bet here is to just go into the grass and hope that we get something cool, knowing that we're probably not getting the Absol, and we might just dupes out. Now, we will need to be trying to catch whatever is on this route. So we do need a plan for that. How are we going to catch the Pokemon? What level are the Pokemon on this route is kind of a good starting point. They are 24 to 27. So, right now, Caroline, even Symphony, and Harmonica, unevolved as they are, aren't really the worst options. Whereas something like Crescendo is maybe a little too strong especially with that base 100 special attack, and would run the risk of potentially killing the thing that we're trying to catch. We don't have a lot of good options to inflict status on stuff other than Carolon can toxic things. Unless somebody can warn Thunder Wave, which would be nice. We did, however, buy Quick Balls. Winona can warn Thunder Wave, but Winona's level 20. So that's not really going to work. So we did buy Quick Balls. So I think what we're kind of hoping here is that... How bad for your stats, Symphony? They are pretty bad. Yep. So I think we're going to put Harmonica out here because we're looking at either Gloom, Winona, Kecleon, Tropius, or Absol. And overall, I think that even with 36 defense is not great, admittedly, but I think that he'll have the least chance of getting just completely one-shot by a lot of the things, since the grass will resist several of that. Out of curiosity, Cacnea, when do you evolve? Level 32, so you're actually pretty close. Get you shortly. And we can evolve our Gloom now that we got that Leaf Stone. We'll just need to look out to see if there's any moves we want to learn first. Yep. Alright, so I think having Cacnea up front is fine. Should hopefully live any one thing. And I think we just run around in the grass and hope for the best. Though maybe having something faster so we could run away would be nice. The things that we... Because, I mean, Crescendo's also not super threatened by a lot of stuff and probably has a way better... I mean, only 44 defense, but 108 HP. And 53 speed compared to Cacnea's 29. Anorith, you have 56 speed and only 43 defense. So, I mean, we're looking at similar numbers kind of across the board, but Crescendo's got the most HP. And, I mean, if we are looking at trying to catch a Tropius, we could hit it with a Giga Drain. If we're trying to... Oh, we have Stun Spore on this. Okay, so yeah, definitely lead Crescendo. Boy. Okay. Yeah. So let's get an encounter in the grass. Now we'll have 5 chances to get something that we don't have. So, first one is a Lunoon. We already have that. So, I do kind of want to kill this to try to get experience for stuff. So maybe we'll get a little experience while we're out here, if it's not too difficult. Yeah, this Lunoon's not doing anything, so not a problem. Good. Just get a little bit extra EXP. There's another encounter. That's a Gloom, that's dupes 2. You should go down to an air cutter pretty easily. Yep. 473, all 33. Again, I don't think Crescendo's coming into the gym. Being weak to fighting or flying is not really ideal. So I don't really mind getting it some experience and having it train up the rest of our team members as a result. That's a Lunoon, that's dupes 3. Alright, got the crit, down 1. Gloom, that's dupes 4. I think I would still rather dupes out on this route for a chance at getting something new than just get a guaranteed Goldie. Come on. That's a limit, and that's dupes 5. Okay. Well, we tried. So no encounter for us on 120, unfortunately. Let's move on and learn about Kecleons. What's up here? I mean, I assume, yeah, there's got to be something back here. I'll just put 2 cut bushes in the way, which why 2, right? If I've cut 1 bush, obviously I have cut. I don't know. That just seems silly. Okay, through the grass. Oh, there's Kecleon there. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, we could have gotten onto the water too. Give me some health back. Delicious. Okay. Do I have to fucking surf to get to Steven? What do you say? Oh, this is a horde encounter. Bunch of oddish. That's fine. We're prepared for this. Very good, very good. Oh. Free money. Ooh, don't know how that guy didn't see me. Okay. Hello, teach me about Kecleon. I've been using it so wisely, I haven't used it at all. No, actually. Give me a moment. It's just a Kecleon, but sometimes they can actually be kind of a pain in the ass. We'll heal up. Just a little bit. Hello. Yes. Take these VR goggles. I guess I could have guaranteed encountered this Kecleon as my 5th one, but that may have been the better play. But we didn't. Anyway, we're going to Giga Drain it turn 1 so that it turns into a grass type. And then we're going to air cutter it and hopefully it'll die. Oh, so close. It really wants to be grass type anyway. Here, have Struggle Bug. We'll let you be many types, including dead type. Level 34. A couple other things might level up here too, which would be nice. 32 for that phone. Just one, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you. See, the joke is that my Grovile is dead. So, the Septilite is not useful. Okay. Oh. What? Found a tiny mushroom. So anyway, now we can go up this way. I guess we have not showered since we were at the volcano. Goodbye. That's a TM down there. This is not the way to get to it, is it? I fucking... Yes. Okay, yeah, this is the way to get to it. What are you? Grass knot. Useful. Not useful for this gym, but useful. So now we can get to the Fortree Gym. We are not ready to walk into the Fortree Gym at this moment. I mean, I should hope so. He's the champion of the region. Okay, so do we have more encounters on this week is a really great question. So, dupes there. 123 potentially. Where is that? Is that this? That's 121. This is 123. It's a one-way road, so we can't from Mount Pyre. So 123, well, we could probably get to it from 118, right? Can we get an encounter on it? Because I'm kind of just looking for anything I can get right now. Yeah, theoretically we can go and get something on it, maybe a Shuppet. So, I mean, that could be a thing. But otherwise, I think that's it, because I don't think we can go beyond and get anything. $121 is listed on Cycle 7's encounters, and I'm gonna guess that I can't get to it. We'll check out the rest of these houses. They're right. They're right. They're right. Ah, fuck. Is it the same? Excellent. Hidden power. That is extremely useful. Can you tell me what hidden powers are? Yes. Yes. First of all, yeah, let's start here. Dragon. Okay, HP Dragon. Could actually be useful. How about Swablu, potentially Altaria this week? Fighting. Less useful for this week. Maybe useful, though. I'm really interested in this one. Fire. That's actually really fucking good. That's absolutely fantastic. Sure, I think you're physical, but psychic. Well, I know one thing we're doing. Yes. Lauren Hidden Power Fire. Yes, please. Please and thank you. This is why you gotta talk to people. Hello. I would love to, but I'm not allowed. Okay. So let's head. Oh god, it's gonna be such a trek. Gotta go all the fuck down Route 119. Let's make our way downtown. Yeah, go all the way the fuck back down. Hopefully not get into any terrible trainer battles, but we've got Beautifly out front, which is not great for this bird trainer. Hopefully we're starting to get up to the stage, though, that we can take some of this shit. Level 30. Less than ideal. Xylophone, you're going to take neutral damage. So why don't you get out there? Okay, I don't love it, but it's not the worst. Hit it with Smackdown. It's faster than you. Okay, well, you got a move off on it. And it did a fuck ton of damage. But you do need to leave or you will die. So, neutral damage, taking 30 with 44 defense. Definitely not going to work. Wouldn't be great. Could just die after 2 hits. This should work. We should be able to swap in, take a hit, take around 30 damage, and hit it back. Even if we take another hit, we should be fine. Aerial Ace this time. Yep. Totally fine. Have a Surf. There's a Wing Attack. It hurts, but we're okay. Fantastic. Good stuff, good stuff. Spikes. Yeah, actually. We can forget one of these. Feint Attack. 60 never misses. 50 moves after will be doubled. How fast is a Cacturn? 55 speed. So not the fastest, but not the slowest. I mean, you're probably getting replaced with something like Sucker Punch later on. Right now you're pretty slow. You know, just for getting green, anyway. $28 there, love to see it. 22, fantastic. Good stuff. And we go back to the Weather Institute to heal. Take a nap. Take another nap. So we're gonna go and see if we can get an encounter, and if we can or if we can't, like if we can we'll get it, and if we can't then obviously we won't, but then we'll be figuring out what we're doing, basically. I don't know if I fought you. Apparently I fought you. I know that I fought you assholes, but... And I'm pretty sure I could refight you, but we're not. I don't think I fought that kid. Can heal at that house, which is good to know. Especially since I haven't fought all these trainers yet. They're mostly bug trainers. There's a couple of ace trainers though. Bloom. Shouldn't be a problem to take care of. Just get some experience where we can. Safe stuff, you know. Kekleon there. Again, they're kind of bulky, so we'll hit it with the Giga Drain, make it grass type. And use Ancient Power. This is gonna fucking hurt. Yep, that hurt. But you should die with this. Don't love that. Don't really want to go back. Let's just swap Beautifly out of the front spot for now. We could put Harmonica up front, level 30. Get some experience on there. Okay, so theoretically over this way. Okay, there's your face. Delinquent Miley. Aha, I see you have Cacnea. I raised you a Cacnea. Cacnea. I'm probably faster. Yep. Oh, you got the crit. Well, you're no match. Diana. I mean, might be a problem, really. Let's hit it with the needle arm. You're doing the swagger. Okay, if we hit ourselves, we gotta swap out here. Come on, Harmonica. Ah, you fucking... Alright. Xylophone, get in there. That hurt pretty well, honestly. Hit it with the Bug Bite. Oh yeah, you're Dark type. Obviously, hit it with Bug Bite. There we go. Okay, definitely need to do some healing up before we move on, unfortunately. Okay. $123. I'm pretty sure that that lady has a level 36 vial plug that could very much murder the fuck out of us. Thank you. I have no idea what that does. I have a vague idea of what that does. It's definitely Q battle. Thank you. So yeah, this lady, she scared me. Fairy Tale Girl also scares me. That's a double battle right there. We gotta look at Route 123, because if these people are all like super strong, I don't want to get myself murdered. Yeah, see that those twins there, they've got a level 35 Beautiflying Dust Ducks. That's no good. I don't think I can get past them to get an encounter. I also don't know if I can even reach grass on this side, honestly. Like, look at a map. God, why? It's so small. Okay, so there's the Berry Master's house. Fairy Tale Girl. Those look like twins. I don't think I can even get to grass anyway. So that's not worth it. I don't know if this is a trainer or a guard. She's not moving. I don't know. I'm not fucking with that. We're not fucking with that. That would be good experience if we could take it out. God, that's so dangerous though. Like, Crescendo is not too far off from being able to do something. Hit it with the air slash or two. But if that goes awry, we don't have any backup. We cannot do that. Not with this squad. Nope. No, no, no. Time to leave. Okay. There's an item over here. So at this point, that is all of the encounters that I think we have access to, unless we can sneak on ahead to Route 121. But I don't think that's a thing. So, oh, you lived. What a surprise. Hyper potion, nice. Won't say no to free healing. I wonder if those berries are growing yet. We can just go up this way. We have cut with us, but it's easier. Nope, just flowers. Double battle. Should be an electric type. I don't know what the levels they are and such though, so we'll play it safe. You should have water types though, so could probably have Harmonica take you out. Yep. Carvana. Ice Fang. God damn it. Wow. I hope that rough skin is not enough to kill us. Okay, good. Oh boy. Cutting the cost there. That's 35 for Crescendo, so we're going to have to stop there for them. Bug Buzz I do want, because 90 power. It's going to suck giving enough Struggle Bug because of hordes, but I mean, it's hard to pass up something that powerful for stab. Oh, a lot of good... Oh, fuck. Well, we're swapping anyway. So what could we do here? We could bring out Carolon. We'll resist most of the things. We could hit it with a Toxic at least. And we could kind of see what it's running with. Don't love that. Oh! I do love that. Maybe we just hit you with Surf. That still didn't do a lot. Thrash. That's a lot. Okay. So you should be stuck in Thrash now, right? Thrash is the kind of thing that you get stuck in. So I believe we could swap into Xylophone without getting hit with the water move. I don't know that you even have a water move, so we'll resist the Thrash. Yeah, that's easy peasy. Now you're confused. It means that you can get out of that Thrash, but Smackdown should hurt you pretty well. Alright, we got there. Good, good. Cool, cool. 1,000 experience. Won't complain. Okay, let's hop across the water to Millville so that we can swap out some Pokemon real quick. Just don't remember if I fought them. Heal up here. Very good, very good. Okay, 34s. You're now at level limit 35. You're about to evolve. You unfortunately still have ways to go. You might be coming to the gym though, so let's go ahead and put you away as well. Because if you are, and we're going to easy mode it, then we want you where you are. Jeez. Really getting into the bench here. I mean, Loudred, you have the least ways to go. And Jigglypuff, we're more likely to use you than Spinda. Yep. That's what we're looking at. So let's get back up to Fortree. After we stop by the Pokemon real quick. Want to stock up on some things and sell a couple things. For one, I know we picked up a Revive that we can get rid of. Got some rare candies. It would be nice to hold on to them, but they also could just save us a lot of time right now, so that might be something that we end up doing. Okay, don't seem to have any revival items. You'll pay $250. There's somebody in the game that'll buy that. Say yeah, you won't even buy that. That's fine. Nest Ball, Leaf Stone, Quick Call, just take a look through. Okay. Yes, I want to buy some things. So we have 60,000, which would be enough to just buy all of these. That said, we do want to buy some items, and we don't want to spend all of our money. So let's focus on some things that we'll want for Pokemon that we have. Facade could be really useful for a couple of Pokemon, especially if we're going into a gym that's going to cause status effects. It could be nice to have an option to kind of fight against that. Aerial Ace, never missing. We have several flying Pokemon. That could be really good. Go ahead and buy Facade. Charge Beam, I think a couple things can learn it, and it's electric coverage that can boost special attack, so that's pretty good there. Low Sleep and Power Up Punch are both useful, and Dragon Tail is also kind of useful, but it's negative priority because it swaps Pokemon out, so it's less useful than it might seem. So I'm not as interested in Dragon Tail. Power Up Punch I think has somewhat of a low distribution, but if we can get it on certain physical attackers, it can be a way for them to set up where they might not have options otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that one as well, and then we're going to save the 20,000 for regular items. We are going to stock up on some potions. I think we've got berries for all of this kind of stuff. We've got repels there. I think I'll just hold on to that money for now. I think we'll have enough healing items between what we've bought and what we've grown to make that work. Okay. Who's up front? Monica's still up front and is our highest level Pokemon, so definitely the way to go there. So let's go back up and get back up to Fortree. We're unfortunately not getting any more encounters on the week. Unless we find any shinies, but you know, pretty low chance on that. We do have to figure out what we're doing for the gym. We have, as always, 3 options. God, what the fuck do I want to do here? That poison type is kind of an issue, huh? Well, hit it with payback in case it's faster than you. It's not. Okay. Oh, nice. Trying to stun me. Cool. Poison powder. Alright, it just gave us this kill, so that's nice. So we have three options. We can do the gym in what we call easy mode. That's still no healing items, or no in-battle items. Standard Nuzlocke rules and such apply. I just used a couple moves, we're fine. We can also do it hard mode, which includes just not using any super effective moves. This is a flying gym, so primarily that's electric and rock and ice. Oh, apparently we hadn't fought you. And I should pull up the gym to make sure that we know what we're facing. So we're not going in there with one plan and finding out that we only have a way to kind of deal with a different kind of Pokemon. You're a poison type, aren't you? God, so many poison type Pokemon. Well, I'm hoping you can take one hit, Cacnea. Can you take one hit for me? Oh, Night Slash. Well, that hurt a good bit. Probably need a swap. Yep. Well. Caron, get out there. Hopefully this doesn't hit too hard. Oh, that's not bad at all. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and just surf you. Not quite enough. Now we're paralyzed. Well, hit it with another surf, hopefully. Poison Fang, don't love. Wow, that hit like a truck. At least we didn't get poisoned. God, Winona has 4 Pokemon too. That's gonna be tough. Alright, what else you got for me, Pokemon Ranger? Vigoroth. Jesus. Could you fucking simmer down? We've lost 50 HP, we're paralyzed. Hit this with a Toxic. It dodged. Of course. Okay. Fortissimo, get out there. Chip away. Holy shit. God damn. Well, we can't just swap forever. Hit it with a bite. That's fine. Please continue to click Endure. That did nothing. Oh, you're dead. Alright. We get a queen swap here. What are we swapping into? Piano, you just have a bunch of HM moves. You are fast. You could maybe hit it with a headbutt. What's your defense stat look like, though? 34? Symphony, you are but a wee bab. 40 defense. You don't have any good moves. Harmonica, you're already damaged. You could theoretically hit it reasonably hard with a payback. Kazoo, you're just gonna die if we put you in. Harmonica, you have the best chance here, so please swap in. Needle Arm is stab, and it may make you flinch. Payback will hit with theoretically 100 power if you're faster, which you probably are. Let's try a Needle Arm. Yep, you are faster. Okay, please only 2. Okay, at least there's that. Did not do great. Okay. So we can hit you with payback, it'll be 100 power, it's not stab, whereas Needle Arm with stab is essentially 90. Let's hit you with payback. God, what the fuck is that move? Okay, that's 2. Well, I might be wiping. Please stop. Please stop. Okay. It doesn't really matter what you click because I'm dead. Cool, cool. Symphony, get out there. Hit it with round. Okay, even if it's 5, we should live that. Please stop. Come on. Let it be enough. Good. Okay. Well, that didn't go great. Harmonica, dead. Loudred, dead. Zigzagoon, well, Lanoon. Dead. There goes our HM slave. Harmonica's evolving. Aren't you dead? Cool. No, I don't care. You're dead. Okay. Well, this is not great. We are going to fix ourselves up because we need to make sure we successfully get to the Weather Institute. Maybe a waste. I don't know if we have to fight anybody to get there, but God knows if we do, we're in trouble. So let's give ourselves the best possible chance. Okay, we did not. But caution in all things. Okay, go ahead and heal up. Put our dead Pokemon in the box. Winona, dead. Loudred, dead. Cacturn, dead. Good times. think it was in that order. Try to keep them in order, you know. So let's talk about the gym, I guess. This is what we have to work with. We can use these, they just can't come to PvP, so that's the thing. We could evolve this Nuzleaf, we have the stone for it. We could also evolve this Gloom, we have the stone for it. They're the same stone, so there is that, but you know. Crescendo is already at level, so we would need to be very careful to not over-level it during the gym. Also, it's weak to flying, which is not great. In the 4-tree gym, we have to face 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trainers with a total of what looks like 7 Pokemon. Swellow, Skarmory, Swablu, Doduo, Pelipper, Dodrio, Pelipper, and then Winona herself has 4 Pokemon, which is Swellow, Pelipper, Skarmory, and Altaria. Altaria topping out at level 35. So, like I said, primarily flying gym. Flying type is, of course, weak to electric, ice, and rock. So those are the types that we would be leaning on if we were doing this easy mode, which, given the way that things are going, maybe is what we should do. Especially considering we have to fight 2 Skarmories in this gym, one of which is against the gym leader. And Skarmory is a pain in the ass. Just to run it down real quick, the problem with Skarmory is that if you're not hitting it super effectively, you are only able to hit it with Fighting, Rock, Ghost, Water, Ice, or Dark, which is actually not bad as far as Steel type goes in order to hit it neutrally. So at least we could hit it with Water. We have plenty of options there. Anorith is cool. We're trying to figure out here because we're in a competitive Nuzlocke, so we're competing on points. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of points when we just lost a bunch of Pokemon this week. But we could catch that up by not using super effective moves in the gym, or potentially bringing fewer Pokemon to the gym in addition to that. Now we're facing Winona, which is scary. Anorith does have rock moves. Takes neutral damage from flying, which is nice because of the rock type, even though it is also bug. And it can learn Swords Dance. Well, it knows Swords Dance, so we could set up with it and hit neutral things, which is still nice. We can bring Camerupt, which can hit Lava Plume on anything that isn't a Skarmory if we're trying to do hard mode. Needs to watch out for the 3 Pelipers that are in the gym. And the Altaria also has Earthquake, so that is a problem. Unfortunately, the Earth Power does not do a lot, and I don't know what Solid Rock does. Reduces damage from super effective attacks. That's kind of nice. The Spinda is level 17. I don't really want to train it up, honestly. Gloom is fairly threatened in the gym here, unfortunately. Could turn it into a Vileplume now, but still it is weak to flying, so that's a bit sketchy, especially given that right now its only offensive move is Giga Drain, which the flying stuff is going to resist. So probably not bring Gloom, whatever we end up doing. Pelipper's pretty good here. Being flying itself, it's not really worried about the flying types as much, and the Pelipper's as much. It can hit things with Surf or Brine, and honestly we might need to rely on it somewhat heavily, which is not great given that it's level 34, and we can't have it hit 36 with our rules set. Similarly, Azumarill here, has reasonable bulk, 143 HP is really nice, and should probably also come. Given that we have so many water types that are kind of, I think, important to what we're doing, I think we're priced out of doing our super hard mode where we only bring 4 Pokemon without any repeating primary types. In which case, we bring all 3 of these, certainly, probably the Anorith and the Camerupt. And we could train the Swablu up. If we can get the Swablu to hit 35, it will evolve to be an Altaria, which makes it way more viable. Right now, it's pretty lackluster. But once it evolves, it will be way better. And right now, it's level 29. We're going to be building towards a special attacking Altaria because we're timid-natured. So we're up attack, down speed. Or sorry, up speed, down attack. But we can learn Dragon Dance at level 30, which could boost our speed. And we can learn Cotton Guard at 34, which can severely boost our defense. 3 stages there. So that could be really good. Also, if we do keep it... Well, actually, no. It evolves at 35. So it'll learn Dragon Breath at 35. 60 power, stab, special attack. We have... I forget what hidden power we have. It was something... We have hidden power fighting. Not super useful for this gym. Just everything in this gym is going to resist it, unfortunately. TM-wise... I don't know what we have that Altaria could learn necessarily that Swablu can't. And if we want to hit the Altaria itself neutrally, it would have to be round here. Because Disarming Voice... We could actually look at Natural Gift, huh? Natural Gift is a super weird move. It is physical, though, I believe, no matter what you do. Let's take a quick look at Natural Gift. So, Natural Gift, as it says, the power and type depends on the berry that the Pokemon is holding. So, for instance, if we gave it a Cherry Berry, it would be 80 power Fire type move. If it had Chesto Berry, it's an 80 power Water type move. And so on. It's super, super strange. They are all, unfortunately, physical attacks. And as you can see, physical is not really our strong suit here. Even when we evolve, it's not going to be great. We will have equal base stats, but I think... Does Swablu have equal base stats too? Yeah, Swablu has 40-40. When we evolve to Altaria, it ends up 70-70. So we can expect similarly that our special attack is going to be about twice as high, which isn't going to be great for Natural Gift. That said, if we do want to easy mode this, we get a couple of options. So versus the Skarmories, we would get the Lava Plume from Flugelhorn here, which would be really nice. 84 special attack, fire type, 80 power move, super effective stab. It should take care of them pretty well. We get Smackdown for a lot of things in the gym from Anorith, which we could also boost with Swords Dance so long as we think that we can take a hit first. Would help with a lot of things. Disarming Voice for Altaria, not really great. It's only 40 power. It's not stab because we can't Mega Evolve this week. The stone is next week. But we would have Dragon Breath so long as we make Symphony hit level 35 by the time. And I mean, if all we're going to use it against is the gym leader and theoretically against the Altaria, we could bring it up to 35 outside of the gym, essentially. Because it needs to hit 35 before we face Winona. At which point, if we're saving Dragon Breath, you know, or Dragon Pulse, or whatever it is that we are in. Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath for Altaria. We're timid, and we have EVs, so we should outspeed versus her Altaria. Now we'd be taking a Dragon Breath back, but again, hopefully it would be enough, you know? So that is definitely an option if we just go easy mode. It is a lot less points, though. The difference here, just to put it in perspective, if we easy mode it, it's going to be worth 30 points, and if we hard mode it, it'll be worth 70. So it is a pretty big difference. As it stands, though, I need to add in 3 deaths to this. As it stands, we're sitting at 420 points at current before we do the gym. 30 points would put us at 450, 70 would put us at 490, which is still putting us around halfway in our ranking here. So I don't think it's super different as far as those go. Obviously, more points is better, but honestly, with how this week has gone and what we're kind of looking at here, I think that it might be for the best if we easy mode this gym. In which case, we're allowing ourselves to use super effective moves, which again would be Dragon Breath on Altaria when we get this up to an Altaria. Smackdown from Anorith, Lava Plume against the Skarmories from Camerupt, which is super useful. We could even play rough the Altaria. We're not a physical attacker necessarily, but I mean, it's not the worst. Carolyn does have Dragon Tail. Again, we're not really a physical attacker, but hey, it's a thing. And we have Hidden Power Fire for the Skarmories. So, very useful. Otherwise, in the gym, there's unfortunately nothing that's weak to water. So we would be way better set up to clear stuff out in that case. But we can hit things neutrally with water. But super effectively, we'd be looking at using Hidden Power, potentially Play Rough. We'll say Dragon Breath. Well, Dragon Breath, easily. And Smackdown. And Lava Plume. And honestly, those Skarmories could pretty much just ruin our day. I mean, we can hit them neutrally. Can hit them neutrally with Surf. They've got steel moves, which water resists, and flying moves, which would be neutral. The swallows are kind of scary, but all we can do is hit them with rocks. We don't have any ice, which would be like really nice against Altaria. Maybe we can hard mode it? In which case, I mean, Flugelhorn's still fine against the swallows, can hit them with Lava Plume, but otherwise isn't doing a lot. Swallow, even the Swablu and the Doduo, the Dodrio, Winona's Swallow, but Pelipper and Altaria would resist the Lava Plume, which isn't ideal. And I mean, of course, the Pelipper's super threaten Flugelhorn here, so we wouldn't want to do that anyway. Anorith could still come, but we'd be primarily hitting something like Metal Claw after a Swords Dance, or potentially something off of the TMs. Which could be something like Aerial Ace or Facade. I mean, 70 power is not bad. We could teach Rock Tomb to Flugelhorn as well as an option for hitting things super effectively, which isn't irrelevant. Secret Power is also 70 power, and I think in a gym it would give things... It would have a chance to put stuff to sleep, which isn't the worst. Generation 6. Building causes paralysis. So I mean, that's not nothing. I'd have a chance to cause paralysis. 70 power could cause paralysis. That could be something to give Anorith, honestly. We're not really going to get statused too much, so Facade wouldn't really do it there. So I think we could do that. We can teach Secret Power to Anorith as a neutral option. I don't really mind teaching it over Metal Claw in this case. I don't really think that that's doing a ton for us. Like, these are our stabs and our primary things right here. Metal Claw is 50-95. I think it's fine to forget. That's fine there. Since water hits the Skarmory neutrally, that's the only reason I think that we could do this hard mode. But I don't think that we can do this super hard mode, because we'd have to put 2 water types away. And I think we're going to need them all. That said, in order to do this, we need to train up Symphony and Carillon here, more than anyone else. In fact, everyone else needs to kind of not get any more experience. Nope, that's items. Does remind me, though. You give me that bright powder. So. Let's put Jigglypuff in the party, just for nothing better to do, really. We'll take a quick look at Gloom. see. Do you get any moves that we need you to learn before we evolve you? You learned Giga Drain, which I think was the important one. Yep, that was the important one. You can evolve now. We can go ahead and do that. We'll put Kadabra in here. Because that could honestly be an option. Can't bring it to PvP, but it's still an option. And you know what? Fuck it. Spend get in there. I'm not really excited about the prospect of using you, but honestly, we're hemorrhaging Pokemon like nobody's business, so. We're going to put Caroline out front. Because Caroline is the one who can actually kind of hold her own. His own? His own. We have Hidden Power Fire. So training in the grass. Well, still, we don't really want to fight grass types, huh? This is a horde, so we're almost certainly hitting Surf against it, regardless of what it is. Even the Oddish should hopefully go down. If they don't, they're level 12, so we should be okay. This will give us some special attack EVs, which is not bad. We're not specifically EV training. Oh, 2 of them lived. Oh, here's an acid. Yep, that's 3 damage. And Sweet Scent. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can... Jesus. Oh, you're in trouble now, Oddish. So we can pull hordes, actually. Because we have our Gloom with us, who has Sweet Scent for that express purpose. So let's take a quick look and see where we would want to do hordes. Here on 118. 118? 119. 119, it's all Oddish hordes. I mean, honestly, yeah. That seems fine. Before I forget, congratulations, Marimba. And honestly, I mean, at this point, I work tomorrow, and I'm going to have to leave somewhat early. Because I have to go into the office. It's only a few levels. I guess we'll stay up later than we should. Alright. Mute that for a second. Get some of this going. Oh boy, that was loud. Alright, putting on some music by Go Check City because we're going to make use of the fact that we are playing with some software. And speed things up a little bit. We know we're facing Oddishes. We know that they might not die at this stage against Surf, but after one more level or some additional EVs, that shouldn't be an issue. We are going to switch Surf up to the top to make our lives easier. So we're just going at 2 to 3 times speed. Hordes slowed the game down a little bit, so there's level 30 on Caroline, excellent. 74 special attack now. Oh, just need to keep an eye on it. I think we want to bring Caroline up to at least 32. maybe 33. And Swablu is really the one that's going to be the issue. We need to find a way to train her up safely. Because right now, she's a sweet baby child. And Carolon's getting more experience because he's out front. We'll also need to keep an eye on Vileplume here. Just because we don't want to hit 36. If we can hit 35, that's fine. And we can even... So there's 35 on Marimba. Do you want to learn rollout? Probably. Fuck disable. Sure, learn hypnosis. Fuck copycat. So we'll need to keep an eye on experience. You can take 3,568 experience more. There we go. So that's 5. Should be half for Marimba. But we'll just check after we get up there. They're giving about 500 experience per clear here. 545. Psycho Cut? I think that's physical, yeah. But I mean, what does Miracle Eye do? No. Keep all those. So that's 10. 15. Yes, please learn to cover fuck Dragon Tail. Mirror move. Counters the target by mimicking the target's last move. I mean, we're kind of lacking good moves right now. Oh, we'll forget Refresh for now. So 15 is where we were. It's 20. Five. $30. Let's take a look at Marimba and just make sure we're doing okay. Yeah, 1948 still. So we can easily at least run out of the surfs that we have. I think we have 3 left. It's nice to at least get some EXP on the Mon that we have in the back, even if the EVs that they're getting aren't perfect. I'm pretty sure everything that I pulled in to train up EXP is physical attackers, but let's take a nap. Okay, so we can do a couple more hordes with the EXP share on. And then we need to decide what we're doing. So you still have 1408 experience that you can get. So that's fine. So we can easily just say you're getting 300 per, honestly. And we can do 4 more. So there's that. 1, there's 32, excellent. again. Just keep an eye out. 868. If you're at 868 and you're at 598, you can definitely do one more. But that'll probably be it. There's Surf. Yeah, 328 is too close. Okay. So we can no longer EXP share with Marimba in the party. We could still use it to get Caroline up to 33 if we wanted. Which, Surf, Recover, Toxic, and Hidden Power. HP Fire, still very useful. We could overwrite it though, if we need to for something. But these two are really nice together. And Surf is really nice with our special attack boosted nature. So I really like what we have going on there. Symphony. I don't suppose round hits everybody, does it? Probably not. Let's turn it off real quick and test that. Might have to switch train. Yeah, it doesn't. Wait, disarming voice hits everybody? Well, they resist that, but yeah, it's not gonna. Not against Oddish, at least. It'd probably be faster to hit them all with round, but. I mean, we can at least hit them all. Start taking them out. So that was 3. I mean, that assumes that a singular round would kill one. 4. Which, I mean, it's stab, it's higher power, it's not resisted, so probably. Because, yeah, I had to use 5 disarming voices to clear this horde, so probably easier to just hit round. I still think that's useful because we do want to get as many special attack UVs as possible on this thing. So we'll just start hitting stuff with round. 31. And we're bringing this up to 35. That's the plan. So I wonder if there's other hordes that I could go after somewhere that would be easier for this Swablu to kill. Could get Wingo. Chop and Spoink? That's way back on Jagged Pass, though. Like, what's nearby is kind of the question. Alright, gotta go fix ourselves up. $118 is Wingo, Electrike, and Kecleon. It's not great. Winona, Wingull, Electrike, and Kecleon and grass. We could head over to what, 120. Fight Gloom, Winona, Kecleon, Tropius, and Absol. Try and get a shiny Absol or something. In the water is Zoomeril, Surskit, Masquerain. It's still all sketchy. If we fish, we could get Goldeen Magikarp, Tentacle Magikarp. We could try to fish up Magikarp on Route 120. Get speed that way, because I think we've trained in special attack before, so yeah, our special attack's looking pretty good. We should get some speed. So to the water. There's that Kecleon there. So if I fish with a good rod, Goldeen, Barbuch, actually I want to fish with the old rod. So that's this one. This might actually be too slow or too difficult. Level 10. Yeah, I don't think this is really going to work. Yeah, no. That's not going to work. Hordes here, we can get Oddish, Meryl, and Kecleon. I mean, I'd rather just know that I'm getting the Oddish, I think, than fight something potentially scary. In the grass, we're looking at Gloom, Winona, Kecleon, Tropius, Absol. So long as we're careful, we're paying attention, we can swap into Melodic if we need to. So this is Kecleon. Let's just hit it with round. That did not go great. Alright, let's swap. Yeah, this is not going to work out, huh? Become fire type. Enjoy the surf. Alright, back to Fortree. Yes. I mean, the hordes are nice, just because they're not dangerous. Gloom, Winona, Kecleon, Tropius. I mean, the Kecleons are difficult. Yeah, I think we just stick with the Oddish hordes. They're mildly safe. Do it right here by the Weather Institute. Once I gain a couple more levels, maybe the Disarming Voice will start to be a better prospect. only take 4 disarming voices to clear out the horde. We are getting special attack EVs. I mean, we are mostly maxed out on it now, I think, so. We could also just rare candy this asshole and move on with our lives. Got 3. If you hit 32, we could rare candy you to 35. And then just get Carol on. Honestly, leave Carol on where they are. I might do that. Like 3 rare candy, it sucks to use that right now, but it saves time. Let's try this. Yeah, it didn't seem great. Two. It's not great that they get to just keep hitting me, is the thing. 3, yeah, none of them died. Should be fine now, because Disarming Voice should take out 3 of them. Even if the other 2 were to crit on acid, we should be fine. And just took them out, so that's fine. It's 4. We're definitely maxed out on special attack, though. Do round this time. Picking them off one by one at least reduces the amount of damage that we take. All right. And one more horde will do it. I'll Disarming Voice this one. God, a lot of acids that time. There's 32. Here, Caroline, get some EXP on this one. Not that I'm worried about them killing me. I could have just killed them with the Disarming Voice. Sure. I just want to get Caroline a little bit extra XP here. Okay. Into the Weather Institute, just in case we run into that fight. Oh. Back to normal speed. Oh. Okay. Still useful as a 6th mon, and again, if we want to LER mode this ends up as flying dragon or dragon flying, but it's not conflicting water rock. The thing is like water, water, water. And I don't think that it's enough to expect Melodic to be able to run through the gym experience-wise. So we're going to have to declare hard mode just so that we are sure that we won't overlevel. But that is definitely gym squad. Nobody has any items, right? No, okay. Just head over to Fortree City. Alright. Make sure we're healed up just in case. Pretty sure we are, but you know. These are our 8 Pokemon. Yes. Forget. Forget natural gift. I should learn Dragon Breath upon evolution. If not, I'm going to be real mad. That's an Altaria. Yes, excellent. Yes. Forget Mirror Move. Now, Dragon Breath can be used neutrally against everything in the gym other than Altaria, and Skarmory, it hits it not super effectively. So we can still hard mode off of it. Anything that raises speed? No. I'm just gonna sort. Thank you. Okay. That's the plan. Whoop. Not cool. Sorry, I'm making my gym declaration here. In we go. Okay. Pop save. It's been a while since we saved. So, we're in the gym. We cannot leave the gym. We have to fight all of the trainers in the gym. Here is Fortree Gym. First trainer should have a Swellow and a Skarmory. I guess we're saving again. Now, like we said, Altaria being level 35 already, we are going to have it primarily hanging in the back. The Swellow we could hit with Lava Plume, but the Skarmory we can't hit with Lava Plume anymore. We are going to try to use Carolon as much as possible early on to get the additional EXP. we should give items to folks. So what do we have? Bright powder, that's useful. We're going to go ahead and give Rocky Helmet to Caroline. Because I like punishing people for hitting it. It's really fun. We'll go ahead and give the Charcoal to Flugelhorn just to make that stuff hit even harder. We'll give the Bright Powder to Anorith. It would be nice for it to avoid getting hit if it comes down to that. And then we are going to go ahead and load up our precious few citrus berries onto Euphonium. And we're going to leave Altari without an item for now. So that's fine. I'd love some lefties. Lefties would be great. I have to figure out where we get those. So, here we go. That's slow, and we are gonna just hit it with Surf. Okay, wing attack hurts, but is not the worst. And the Rocky Helmet helps. Oh, got it down 1. Fantastic. Guy also has a Skarmory. Gets us up to 33. Very good. Which we are going to hit with Surf. It's neutral. Good damage. Fantastic. There's Spikes. It's an entry hazard. Go ahead and hit with another Surf. We do have some Ethers, Elixirs, Lepa Berries, so PowerPoint should not be an issue. That's Birdkeeper Jared down. We will go ahead and use a potion to fix ourselves up. 105 out of 110 is okay. Hello. You have a Swablu, so not super worried here. I mean, again, Surf is going to be our primary way of clearing out this gym. Oh, that's so close. Oh, it killed itself. Cool. 411, not bad. So again, we heal up level 33 to our 34s mostly. Once this hits 34, because we're looking at a Doduo and a Pelipper coming up. And then a Dodrio. So we're going to use Carolon for the Doduo Pelipper because I don't want to put Anorith out against a Pelipper. But then against the Dodrio, we'll put Anorith out. That leads back. And then our final trainer has a Pelipper again. We'll look at whichever water type has the least amount of experience on it. Or maybe we'll bring yeah, no, that seems fine. Yeah, hit it with Surf. Good. Now, Pelippers are annoying, especially in this gym because they know Roost. So, we're going to hit it with Toxic. It just immediately clicks Roost. And it's probably going to protect here. I'm just going to throw Hidden Power at it. It's Hidden Power Fire, it's resisted but, you know, I really expected to protect, honestly. Payback. Jeez. It's a weird moveset, Pelipper. So it's probably going to roost here, and I'm thinking that with a Surf, I might be able to take it out. Alright, we got there. Oh yeah, now that we're in the gym, I guess I could fill that out, couldn't I? Let's go ahead and do that. So we are running... I'll pull it up here. But here for Fortree Gym, we're running our Melodic Carillon. We did bring our Camerupt, even though a lot of things here threaten it. There are some things that don't as much. Flugelhorn. We have our Azumarill. Euphonium. Our Anorith, which again has some threats here, but not as many. Xylophone. The Pelipers really are the problem. Our own Pelipper. Tuba. And our Altaria, who can't really get a ton of experience, but is a nice option for the back. Symphony. So that's what we're running. Hopefully those are showing up. Yes, they are. Good. Good, 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 good. Good. Alright, so our next trainer has the Dodrio, and we're actually still level 33, which is good. I don't want to get too much experience because we are still going to have to clear a little bit more after this. We have a Pelipper still coming up. But I think we're going to take Xylophone here and try to clear the Dodrio there. We can swap in Flugelhorn if things get a little bit sketchy. Here's the Dodrio. So I do think I want to try to get a Swords Dance off and then do the Secret Power. We should, well, if it uses a flying move, we don't resist it. It's neutral damage. But if it uses a normal move, then we do resist it. So I'm going to try a Swords Dance using Pursuit. Well, that's fine. So now we've got up 2 stages of attack, and we're hitting neutrally, Secret Power. Another Pursuit. I'm not swapping out, so. Not quite enough to kill it. That's okay. We're really on that Pursuit, and there's that Bright Powder coming in for us. And that'll take care of the Dodrio. Nice and easy there. Good, good. So coming up after this, we have a Pelipper. Again, we're going to bring Carillon out to the front here. This will probably push Carillon over, yeah, 694. So we'll hit level 34 there, which is going to put us in a little bit of a tight spot for the gym leader. We can hit 35, that's fine. But we can't, once we hit 36, we have to swap out. So that's something to keep in mind. We are going to restore you just in case you're missing 33 health, so take that and yeah, just take another potion. So there's that. Right, I have to go around. So this is the Pelipper. Like I said, we put Melodic out front because we don't really want to get hit super effectively with those water pulses. The Pelipers have an annoying tendency to use Roost and Protect to kind of prolong battles, which is another reason why we want to have Melodic out here. Because we're just going to hit it with Toxic. it can roost all at once after this. I don't care. But yeah, for some reason against Melodic, they really want to use Payback, which is a weird one. I honestly expect like a roost or something. I'm just gonna hit. Well, we're probably gonna want to restore Surf's power anyway, so we'll hit a Surf. Really going for that payback there. You might die to Toxic? Not quite. Like I said, we're going to restore this anyway, so may as well just hit it and make it done. And that's the gym trainers. So now we're just looking at the gym leader, which is terrifying. Yep, there's level 34. Aqua Tail. No, I'm good, thank you. We're a special attacker. We have our water type move. That is fine. So we got to do this and then go back around this way so we can do this. Okay. Again, we did take some damage. I'll just throw a super potion here. Good stuff. It's time to give Altaria an item. I do think that the citrus berry is what we're going to do there. And our own Pelipper. Did we not give you an item? We didn't use you at all, so I guess we just didn't give you an item. Probably another citrus berry. Like, recovery is really nice to have. So, Winona should lead with her Swallow. Quick attack, aerial ace, double team, and endeavor is really annoying. Has guts, so we don't want to really toxic it either. Has Pelipper as well. Water pulse, protect, roost, and aerial ace. There's the protect roost thing. So if we could toxic that one, that would be kind of nice. Skarmory there. Sand attack, air cutter, steel wing, and aerial ace. Not ideal, but our water types should be okay against it. And then the dreaded Altaria running Earthquake, Cotton Guard, Dragon Breath, and Roost. So, we do have our own Altaria, who, now that it's evolved, 73 speed, 80 special attack, 85 special defense, 69 defense, 108 HP. Really not too bad. Stab, Dragon Breath, can also leave paralysis. Has Cotton Guard itself, so could set up defense very nicely, given that we're primarily facing physical attackers here. They are somewhat mixed. The Pelipper is also looking specially, but we would resist its water. Our ability is Natural Cure. It only takes one turn to get 3 times defense, though, so versus the Swallow, that can be a huge deal. Especially for faster, we're really not too worried about stuff after that. Now, the Endeavor is a problem on that, honestly. And we don't really want to paralyze it, if I'm being honest, because then Guts is even more of a problem. Tuba here is pretty bulky. 88 defense. Not bad on its own. 72 special attack. We have Air Cutter, which can crit more easily, and Brine and Surf for some options to hit stuff. Hits everything other than... Well, it hits the Swallow and the Skarmory neutrally. The Pelipper and the Altaria resist it. Now, the Altaria doesn't resist Air Cutter, so we do have that option. Xylophone here, of course, has Sword Stance Secret Power. Only 45 defense, but does resist the normal type attacks from the Swallow. Doesn't resist the flying type Aerial Ace, though. So that's a little scary. Euphonium, special attack boosting nature, could set up an Aqua Ring and hit Surf. Isn't the worst, has a ton of HP. Can also toxic things. Again, don't really want to do that versus the Swallow, but would be very nice versus the Pelipper. Could very nicely swap in versus the Pelipper as well. Water Pulse isn't really a concern for us, even with special defense down nature. We're looking at 61 special defense, 143 HP. That's fine. Flugelhorn doesn't really want to face the Pelipper, but otherwise is okay. 84 special attack with a charcoal boosted lava plume might honestly be the answer for that Swallow. So maybe we do that. We're not as threatened by any of its attacks. We do only have 54 defense because it's a down nature, but we have 117 HP. We're going second, unfortunately, almost certainly, but I don't think we should get one shot, and that lava plume should hit back really hard. So I do kind of like that. And then Carolon here, 91 special attack, 113 HP, very high special defense there with 92. Has Toxic, Recover, Surf. This could be really useful. We need to restore the PP on that. This could be useful throughout this whole battle, even against the Pelipper and the Altaria that resist Surf. It's still 90 power stab coming off of 91 special attack. It's still really good. And I think that it's going to be very important during this fight. We do want to restore, though. Let's head over here, and we should have a Lepa Berry somewhere in this list. There we are. Restore Surf. I don't think anybody else is too bad off on moves. Nope. Pretty much use Carolyn to clear everything, so I think that's the plan. We're gonna lead with Flugelhorn to try to take care of the Swallow with that Lava Plume, and we can always swap if needed, but I think that that's going to be the plan. She should swap to the Pelipper after that, but we could swap into Euphonium without too much worry, which can get us hopefully through either the Pelipper and the Skarmory if we can manage it. But if not, then I mean, that's how that is. Both Euphonium and Carolyn have Toxic for the Pelipper, and I mean, we might try to Toxic that Altaria. It does also have Roost, so it's an option. Versus the Pelipper, we might put up an Aqua Ring if we have Euphonium out, because it shouldn't threaten us too heavily. So let's throw a save, just in case things crash, so we don't have to do all that again. And let's do this. I am Winona, the leader of Fortree Gym. I've become one with bird Pokemon. Very dramatic. Okay. Leader Winona leads with the Swallow. Here's the Camerupt. Like I said, we're taking one hit. We have 117 HP. It should be okay. It's starting off with double team. That is annoying. We hit it anyway. And it's dead. Okay, fantastic. Now she's almost certainly bringing out the Pelipper here. Even if she doesn't, she brings out the Skarmory, we have to switch because we can't hit it with anything. We do not want to take a quad effective water hit though. I think we're going to swap to Euphonium, eat up that Water Pulse, because we have, what, 61 special defense, 143 HP. So I think we do that, put the Aqua Ring down, and hit it with a Toxic on what should be its Protect turn. Either that or I'll hit it with Aerial Ice, but I think we can eat a couple of hits here. And if we need to swap into Melodic, that's okay. Yep, there's the Water Pulse. Oh, yeah. That's nothing. So like I said, it should protect this turn, most likely. I'm pretty sure it's on an AI that says protect every other turn. So we're going to click Aqua Ring. No, Aerial Ace. Okay. Hits physically, hits a little bit harder. That's okay. We now have some passive recovery. It would be great if we could pair this with Leftovers, but again, I don't have that. We do have a Citrus Berry hanging out down there, though. Let's hit a Toxic. Even though it seems pretty content to keep hitting me. So with the Aqua Ring recovery, we should be alright for a while. We do have a Citrus Berry hanging out as well. I do want to look at our stats here to see, because 6 special attack and 40 attack. It resists Surf, but Surf is 90 power. So I think that this is still better. Not very aggressive. I'm surprised. No Roost, no Protect. A Play Rough might hit it harder, but I doubt it. Well, there's the Roost, so we'll find out. No, absolutely not. Does not. But that's okay. But that's why we Toxic it, so that it can't stall us out with Roost. The Toxic will kill it eventually. We'll just keep up the offensive. It's probably going to Roost again this turn if the Toxic doesn't just kill it. Oh, didn't kill it. So it's almost certainly going to Roost again this turn. That's okay. We'll just hit Surf again. Oh, getting the potions out of the way. That's fine. Totally forgot about items. Just like I said, it's going to Roost again. I've got 12 Surfs. But, I mean, the Toxic will catch it eventually, so we'll use some Play Rough here because we can't use it against the Altaria, and we don't really want to use it against the Skarmory since it resists it. So, may as well just do that there. And it should probably either Roost or get a Hyper Potion this turn, but again, the Toxic will catch up to it. I think this turn it'll die. Because we should be over half on the Toxic tick by now. Oh, no, not quite, huh? No, that's fine. Just keep clicking Play Rough. You're definitely going down now. And heading into the Skarmory, we are at 136 HP. Thanks. It's going alright. Oh, straight into the Altaria, you say? Well, okay. Not what I expected, but that's okay. Euphonium isn't horribly threatened here. We know it's not going to click Dragon Breath, or if it does, it's a free turn, because we are Fairy type. I'm going to go ahead and Toxic it, because it also has Roost, so we don't want it stalling us out. It's going to go ahead and Cotton Guard. That's fine. Primarily, we are special attackers. We'll get the Toxic off on this, get that tick damage going. Eventually, you will die. One way or another, you are dying. We can't Play Rough it. We've committed to not using super effective moves here. So, we use the Surf. Now this Earthquake will probably hurt. Honestly, that didn't hurt much. Not as much as I expected. I mean, the Surf doesn't really do anything either. But we can kind of keep this up for a while. But with the Aqua Ring and knowing that we still have a Citrus Berry holding on, Euphonium can hang out here for quite a while. And more turns is just more work that Toxic is going to do. I would expect a roost out of this Altaria. Either that or a Hyper Potion from Winona. Wow, Earthquake, huh? Aggressive. Well, okay. You have chosen death. Way better than I expected that to go. We hit 35. That's okay. We can hit 35. We can't hit 36. Do I want to run Rain Dance? I don't think so. No, I do not. Thank you for asking. Skarmory. Now, Skarmory is a bit more of a threat, and it can hit us with an Aerial Ace, which will probably hurt a little bit, but I'm not as worried. I am going to hit it with Surf. We'll probably have to swap at some point. And it's going to hit us with Sand Attack. That's alright. Oh, wow. Azumarill, you're just killing it, huh? Okay, this is going to hurt. No, not even, huh? Right, it's neutral because we're water. Wow, Azumarill just taking Winona down. Holy crap. Alright, that's Winona. So that is our gym badge. Most of our team is level 35, which is good because that's our level limit for the week. That or level 34, which won't take long to get to 35. Now we can fly now, which is fantastic. Got Roost via TM, which is great. We've got a Pelipper, who will like that. Alright, let's go ahead and throw a save, just in case the worst happens. And let's get the hell out. There you go, get back to the Pokemon Center, take a look at our Pokemon, and call it a night. I'd love to say that it was a flawless week, but we did lose 4 Pokemon getting here. So the gym went great, but getting here was a real pain in the ass. Go ahead and heal up. Wow, Azumarill just killing it. I'm really happy with that. I guess taking away Altaria's stab was a good move, huh? So, looking at our party, we do have Azumarill at 35, Altaria at 35, we've got Crescendo at 35, Vileplume at 35. Anorith is 33, needs a little bit more. Camerupt is 34. We do 8 Pokemon for PvP, pick 6 for the teams. I need to keep a healthy Pokemon. Jigglypuff, get over here. So we would need to get a level on Carolyn, Melodic, Camerupt, and 2 on Anorith. Not bad at all. That should not take long. I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, probably tomorrow evening or something. It is late, I work tomorrow. This is already a very good start. I'm real happy about that. This went super well. Didn't need to use those rare candies and get that up there, but that's okay. Just get my items back off so we can evaluate. Oh, you can keep charcoal, nobody else wants it. Alright, but that'll do it for us. So thank you everyone who came out, and we will see you next time.